guys, Bryce17 here, back with part 2 of how to recolor your Pokemon sprites. In this episode we will actually be recoloring Charmander, because how I do it is that first sprite we use color, second sprite we use the form, or at least the shape of it, or how it looks rather. Alright, so what I like to do is start with this. So we're going to left click the color you want to change. No, left click the color you want to change, and right click the color you want to change it into. Simple. Color you want to change, right. Color you want to change it into, left. Simple. I'm just going to drag it over that part of the sprite. Now, in my case, what I like to do is I will actually select the part on the sprite that I want the color from, because I like to know where that color is going to be distributed to. That way I don't drag it everywhere and end up doing something like that. Like right there. Alright, next color. Although, if it's something super, like, short like this, and I'm zoomed all the way out to 400, and I don't really want to try to take the time and actually try to select, I'll end up selecting something like my cursor will accidentally move at the last second on being selecting white, or it will be off or something. I don't like that. So what I'll do is I'll just zoom in all the way, or and select it with the eyedropper tool. Or what I will do is I will just or what you should do right here is go ahead and select this color right here. But I don't like doing that, so I'm not going to. See how beautiful that looks right there so far. Alright, we already got the tail done. Now time to do the skin color. Skin color. And I don't know if I actually want to redo the color right there. I don't want to. It'll look cool. Lights. And regular colors, which I had not correctly selected. It's the actual color of Charmander. So be sure you go over him good. See, look right there? That probably should have been colored this color. So I'll put that right there. And this color right here, it's going to get dumped right there. And now we're almost done. That's actually a pretty cool color of Charmander. And I actually just found out today. I can't believe I found out just today, because I haven't been catching up with the J-Wits on his channel and what he's been making. But I can't believe I just found it out today that the starters from Kanto are getting Mega Evolutions now. I am so happy about that. That's something I've always wanted. When I heard about Mega Evolutions, I'm like, they need to do something for this Pokemon, and for this Pokemon, and for this Pokemon, for this Pokemon. But, now, we already got some for the starters, which I'm really happy about. So that is something to definitely look forward to. Alright, now we're going to do the outline color for this. The colored outline. Outline color, colored outline, same diff. Same diff. And then we are going to... So yeah, I'm going to just leave that all the same color because it looks cool. Now we're going to do the eyes. Now, this is a little tricky. This is not a corresponding kind of color. But what we're going to do is we're going to match it up with the light gray of Bulbasaur's eyes. And then we're going to just match everything up with the colors from Bulbasaur's eyes. Okay, that should be good. And last but not least, the mouth. I believe that it is completely shaded, because it starts to shade right around there, so I'm going to assume that it is actually shaded, so that's where we're going to color it. Alright, so that ends our recoloration process. And you can name it whatever you want. You can name this something, like I wouldn't name it anything else other than Charmander recolored, or grass type Charmander or something like that, but this isn't really retyping, so I don't really think it'd be appropriate. Let's zoom all the way out. And then delete everything else. Be sure that you don't accidentally wreck part of the sprite when doing this. Still good, he still has awesome coloring. And we're gonna move him all the way up here to the top corner. And zoom out some more, all the way up to 50%, and move it in all the way around him. Zoom in more, and it zooms into the top left. But just bring it in so that it's just Charmander. It's just the new Charmander, or the new sprite you just made. I am not in charge of what sprite you make. Whatever you want to make, and you will therefore make it. That is a really weird way of saying it, but it, however, is true. Okay, from here, you're going to go onto your desktop or something, or into your documents folder. Let's do that. Let's go into your documents folder. Documents. And let's delete this. Because that's part of it. What we're going to do, we're going to go out into here. We're going to right click and hit, what is it? Right click, hit new, hover over new, and left click on folder. You get a new folder here. You can call it sprites if you want. Just don't misspell it like I did. And hit enter, and it'll go all the way down here, so selected. Double left click it, and you can go back to your sprite, go to file, and save. Then you can go into your documents, and go into your new sprite folder that you just made. One more down. Double left click and just hit save. It should be called untitled.png, or you can highlight the untitled part, hit backspace or delete, whatever you're using. Stupid Mac. I don't like Macs. I'm on an HP, by the way. PC. PC's for all. And you can call it whatever you want. You can call it Charmander. What is up with me? Charmander green. Or blue, or whatever you want to call it. It's probably more so green. But since we're using a Bulbasaur grass type, I'm going to call it green. This actually makes me realize how watery a Bulbasaur actually looks. Anyway, then you're just going to hit the save button. It'll close down. And that's it, guys. Pretty much it. I do actually remember forgetting something at this point in time. Something I just completely blanked out on. Can't believe I forgot it. If you ever go and get a sprite that is, if you ever have a sprite that is messed up from PE2K, I don't know why I just did that. If you ever get a sprite that's messed up, like, let's get one I know it's gonna be messed up. I believe Rayquaza gets extremely messed up. Copy image. Paste. Then when you go to bucket it, zoom in more so I'm more accurate. Accuracy is everything these days. Interesting. It didn't really get messed up. Let's try a different sprite. I know Rayquaza gets messed up sometimes. No, not there. Not this. Alright, let's go back. Maybe Diamond and Pearl. Rayquaza. Actually, this is probably it. Copy image. Paste. No, it's not actually messed up. Anyway, if you ever get a sprite that is messed up, like the outline is missing, or something, all you have to do is restore down the screen. It says maximize. Yes, restore down the screen, and make it as small as you can so that Rayquaza is still like part of it. Then you're gonna still have this window open. just the, I don't know how that happened, just the Pokemon Sprite open. Hey, I did it again. And then you're going to hit Alt print screen, or it just says PRT space SC, which I'm assuming is print screen, print scan, one of the two. And then you're going to go back to your paint application, hit Control V, and then you've got this. I'm zoomed in 500%, which is why it's like that. But then you'll have that, and you can just increase the complete size of this, and just start erasing, or better yet, just dump the white on it, and it'll do that. I mean, some things like here, I'm still using the dump bucket. Some of the things just don't look quite right still. Like some of it is like different colors. It's like that. Like that was a weird shape for them to make it colored. So if you want to do that, you'd just have to select part of the color, and then just drag it over like you're spreading. Go in, select another part of the color, drag it over like you're spreading again, and just keep doing it until you get rid of all the until you get rid of all of it, and you can just select the thing, pull it out, and select that and delete it. But I'm not going to go through that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tune into the next one where we will be talking about and actually doing reshading. This is actually more difficult than recoloring, because one thing I've noticed that when doing a sprite, reshading and recoloring are two of the biggest things, so I just want to get those out of the way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune into the next episode. I'm Bryce X17, signing off. Peace out. Bye-bye.